Hey ho Leute und willkommen zu einem neuen kleinen Let's Play bei mir auf dem Kanal. Und zwar spielen wir heute The Stanley Parable. Und zwar zuallererst die Demo, wie hier schon steht. Und eigentlich sind wir auch schon mittendrin. Denn das Spiel beginnt so. Also, sobald wir im Spiel sind, stehen wir hier. Und man muss erst kurz raffen, bis man bemerkt, hey, man darf sich bewegen. So, und wir folgen jetzt mal den Schildern zur Stanley Parable Demonstration. Wir schönes Klaviergeklimper hören.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable Demonstration. Your number is 28. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you and have a pleasant demonstration.
Gut, wir haben Nummer 28, hier geht's lang in den Warteraum und wir sind gerade erst bei Nummer 19. 20. Es wartet doch sonst keiner. Ah, 21. Ich gehe jetzt. Sie gehen jetzt einfach weiter.
Oh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Stanley Parable live demonstration. It will be my pleasure to guide you through this sneak peek at what to expect in the Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension? The looming uncertainty? Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment, just for 20 minutes or so? Please, for just 20 minutes, don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you.
Kennt ihr das, wenn man probiert, sich nicht zu bewegen und dann feststellt, überall juckt es? Ah!
Oh, wait, I've got it. You know what would really ramp up the anticipation? If I gave you a little tour of the facility and show you how we make video game demonstrations. Yet you'll be simply out of your mind with anxiety. Come along this way.
Gut.
This is where I and the other proctors have been working meticulously to construct a demo that explains clearly and concisely exactly what the Stanley Parable is, how it plays, and why you should spend real-world money on the main game. Video game demonstrations are tricky, and without the proper technology, you run the risk of the player having no idea what to expect in the full version.
Gut. Aber die machen das bestimmt anders.
Ah, here is one such technology. These buttons are meant to convey the meaning of choice and the impact of the decisions you make. After all, choices carry tremendous meaning and consequence. Didn't you know that? Go ahead. Why don't you try picking one of these buttons to press, and we'll see what your choice says about you.
So, welchen nehmen wir? Ich will hier oben den 5. ganz rechts. Okay.
How fascinating. Did you know that 94% of all people who select that particular button are sexual predators? You see, our choices really do illuminate the very intangible nature of our minds and souls. Pervert.
Pervert. Okay.
Okay, what else can I show you then? This place is the buffalo of game design. Nothing is wasted.
Wir gehen uns allererstes mal hier vor zu den Komplimenten.
One of the most important parts of administering any demonstration is pumping up your ego and appealing to insecurities about your sense of self-worth. That's why we use this room to develop cheap compliments to shower on the player during the demo. Go ahead and press that button to see some of the superficial flattery we've been cooking up. My heavens, I've never met someone who can consume as much uranium in a single sitting as you can. Just look at you go.
Das ist ein gutes Kompliment.
Of all the people I know who are playing this exact demo at this exact moment and standing in this exact room, your performance is easily in the top 5,000. Top 4,700 even. I won't go as far as 4,600.
Also wir sind irgendwo so um die 4700, 4600, also irgendwo dazwischen sind wir gerade vom Platz her. Wie gut wir sind, die gerade das Spiel hier spielen, zur selben Zeit und im selben Raum sind. Das ist auch nicht das beste Kompliment.
Let's see. Oh, this is embarrassing. I really can't think of anything else to say. No. You've really exhausted my list of compliments. Goodness, that was fast. Either you or this department has a lot of room for improvement. Okay then, what's next?
Jetzt fühle ich mich besser. Nach diesen liebreizenden Komplimenten.
Now here's what we use to convey story. These booths convert text from a story into raw emotion. Go ahead, step into one of them and feel the sheer power of narrative exposition.
Okay, wir können nur die zwei nutzen.
Where did these cliffs go? These crags that we stood upon, they shielded us from our own ignorance, spoke coddling words and wrapped our vulnerabilities in a woolen cloth that so many times I tried to set aflame. If I knew these comforts now, would their fibers be any more sensitive to the heat of my touch? Perhaps it was the cold I desired most of all. That empress to whom my flesh was always invisible. A hammock for the bones, waiting to be touched and to be known.
Dachs. Okay. Geh ich hier nochmal rein?
It was though, and within the shame he carried that ocean breeze did drift. The fierceness of the tides, the inevitable collapse of their
Nein, wir gehen jetzt hier raus. Ist gruselig. Gruselig.
Ooh, you went in both booths? Oh, how vulnerable of you. If at any point during the demo you need to cry, just let me know and we can take a minute. Now, I think you'll find this exciting. We've actually developed a wall that you can walk through. Go ahead, give it a shot.
Okay. Hört sich gut an.
Oh, guess it's still in development. Right, okay, moving along.
Wir sind gerade gegen diese scheiß Wand gelaufen. Ah! Ah. Ah.
How's the anticipation? Still feeling it? This device tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration. Somewhere around here there's also a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration.
Aber es ist doch noch gar nicht an. No danger. Nothing in this room will kill you. Sure. Da waren die Komplimente. Da waren die Emotion Booths. Choices hatten wir auch schon. Dann würde ich mal sagen, gehen wir zur Final Choice. Do you like the Stanley
now
Parable?
this room is perhaps the most important you'll encounter in the demo. This is where we determine whether or not the demo has been effective. No! What are you doing? You can't make that decision yet. You haven't played the demo. We've put so much work into this demonstration. Wouldn't it be a shame if you rushed right into making a purchasing decision without savoring it first? Let this one simmer. You'll have plenty of time to decide later.
Okay. Dann gehen wir jetzt zum Ausgang. Nehme ich mal an.
And there you have it. Everything you need to know about how video game demos are made.
Okay.
However, it's still important that we address safety concerns. Please closely observe the following possible negative side effects of playing the Stanley Parable. If you agree to be held 100% responsible for any and all injury or long-term damage, mental, physical or otherwise, that may occur while playing the demo, please do not press the large red glowing disagree button at this time.
Disagree?
Nothing? No
Disagree?
objections? You're quite sure about that? Oh, well, all right then. In the event that you do experience one or all of the previously listed symptoms, let's establish a signal for you to convey to me that you wish the demonstration to be terminated. Please step into the dance perimeter.
Okay.
Please perform a dance. Your dance has been recorded. In the
Yay.
event that you feel confused or disoriented by anything you see inside the demo, perform that dance and I will terminate the demo immediately.
Okay.
Right. All preparations have been made. It is time at
Glaub ich.
last. Are you prepared for the Stanley Parable?
Okay, wir gehen jetzt einfach mal davor. Nein. Nein, 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 nein. Wir gehen wieder. Verdammt, die Tür da ist weg. Wir können gar nicht woanders hingehen. Gut.
Oh wait, what are we doing here?
Welcome to the
Did we not-
Stanley Parable Demonstration. Your number is 29. When your number is displayed,
Nine.
please enter the demonstration room.
Okay, I'm lost. Let's just get back
Das
to
sind
the
wir bei
green
16.
room and start the demo again. I must have done something wrong the
Wir sind
first
bei
time.
16. Da. Da. Moment. So.
Okay, here we go. The Stanley Parable Demo, take 2. Finding the demo, learning exactly what the Stanley Parable is. Here it comes.
Sieht gar nicht so viel anders aus.
Oh wait, what's this?
8. 8.
Wait. This is all
Eight.
wrong. This isn't the Stanley Parable. This is a
Eight.
game where you press a button and it says 8.
8.
Not only is the Stanley
Eight.
Parable not a game about continuously pressing the number 8, I can guarantee that this button
Eight.
does not appear anywhere in the main game.
Eight.
Why is it here
Eight.
instead of the demo for the Stanley
Eight.
Parable? Where did the
Eight.
demo go? There was an
Eight.
actual demo here
Eight.
before. Something has
Eight.
gone wrong. It's all gone horribly
Eight.
wrong. We need to get you out of
Eight.
here before you start forming impressions
Eight.
of the Stanley Parable
Eight.
based on whatever the hell this 8
Eight.
game is. We need to get up. We
Eight.
need to start over. You
Eight.
mustn't stay here another
Eight.
minute. Out!
Eight.
Out! Go!
8. 8. 8.
Now, I think perhaps you've misunderstood me, so let me
Eight.
reiterate as clearly as I
Eight.
can. This is
Eight.
not the Stanley
Eight.
Parable. What you
Eight.
are doing is pushing a
Eight.
button over and over that does
Eight.
nothing but speak the
Eight.
word 8.
Ich find's
Has
gut.
that gotten through?
8.
You may be continuing to press this button
Eight.
under the impression you're
Eight.
playing the Stanley Parable right now.
Eight.
An assumption that is, I
Eight.
should remind you again,
Eight.
entirely erroneous.
8. 8. 8.
Doesn't even make sense.
Eight.
Why would I have gone to all of this
Eight.
elaborate setup
Eight.
just to demonstrate a game that doesn't
Eight.
do a single thing except
Eight.
repeat the word 8?
8.
The waiting
Eight.
room, the green
Eight.
room, the
Eight.
tour of the facility,
Eight.
all of that for no reason
Eight.
other than to contextualize and build up this
Eight.
particular game. Why?
8.
What about this game deserves any of that time and
Eight.
attention? Are you seeing
Eight.
something in it that I'm not?
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
Okay,
8.
here's the deal.
8.
It
8.
isn't possible that you
Eight.
still think
8.
this is the Stanley
8.
Parable.
8.
I've restated the
8.
fact too many times.
8.
Which means
8.
that you are now
8.
consciously
8.
choosing to delay the actual demo as
8.
long as possible.
8.
Is that it?
8.
Are you afraid of the Stanley Parable?
8.
I suppose
8.
another possibility is that you can't hear me because you're playing with the sound off. In which case,
8.
what are
8.
you even getting out of this 8
8.
game in the
8.
first place? This scenario is perhaps
8.
even
8.
more concerning.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
You really are
8.
finding this amusing, aren't you? The experience of pushing a button and it says 8. Is this intrinsically
8.
captivating to you on its own as a legitimate experience? I mean, I'm starting to wrap my head around the idea, but it's not all the way there. How do you get into this demo? Are you
8.
our target market for the game? Should I
8.
be concerned for the Stanley Parable
8.
sales numbers right now?
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
The funny
8.
thing is,
8.
you haven't even played the Stanley Parable yet. How can you be sure that this is a better game? Is this simply more compelling than you imagine the Stanley Parable to be? Have
8.
you formed such a rich vision of the
8.
game already? What exactly did I do that gave you such a miserable,
8.
awful impression of what it's like to play the Stanley Parable? Was it the dance?
8.
Yes, it was almost certainly the dance.
8.
I regret that now.
8.
Das hat super.
8. 8. 8.
Well, the good part is that if this is your metric for quality in a game, when we do get to the Stanley Parable, you'll be thrilled,
8.
shocked, blown
8.
away. Every one of your faculties will be
8.
enraptured by the experience
8.
of a game that does anything more than say 8
8.
over and over. Yes, I
8.
can't wait for your entire
8.
world to be shattered
8.
and rebuilt.
8.
Magical moment we'll
8.
all share together.
8.
The demo is now paused. Because. Ich wollte eben gerade Englisch reden. Lassen wir das. Ich würde mal sagen, falls euch das Video gefallen hat, dann schaut doch mal bei meinen anderen Videos vorbei. Hier oben gibt es Portal 2, was ich davor Let's Played habe. Und hier unten Enter-Chamber, was ich mal angezockt habe. Und da unten kommt ihr zu meinen Social Links, Facebook und Twitter. Falls ihr allgemein mehr Videos von mir sehen wollt, dann schaut doch einfach da unten. Der Abonnieren-Button. Verpasst ihr nichts mehr. Und ja, ansonsten spielen wir demnächst weiter 8. Und ja, ich hoffe, euch hat das Video ein bisschen gefallen. Und wir sehen uns dann wieder. Bis dann. Tschüssi. Und sowas in der Art. Ja.